yeah, welcome to our Halloween AMA. 30th. I know it's not quite Halloween yet, but happy Halloween, everyone. Just want to say welcome and thank you for joining us. And yeah, just what a few weeks it's been. What a week this has been. It's been crazy. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you to everyone. Me personally, I want to say thank you to everyone, the team. I want to say thank you to the community. It's been awesome. It's been an exciting few months, but it's been what a week. So yeah, it's been great.
I gotta tell you, I'm like a itchy trigger finger here. Just so excited to be, rejoining. Because I don't know how many of the listeners or the community members know. I was had a family vacation that we had a lot of jam-packed activities and schedules, and so I had told the team, I just can't commit to anything for the next 7 days. And the whole time, I was having fun, made some great memories with my family. We did some awesome things, some wild stuff, and it was great. But yeah, I'm just excited to be back here, be plugging back in. And again, I just appreciate the team so much for I mean, they're just badass. I mean, Dave and King Crab and Gus and Jay Z, obviously. I mean, just I would try to chime in and catch up on the chats and just kind of follow along just so I didn't miss too much. And it was just awesome to see how crazy work ethic you guys have, and just giving me the opportunity to be able to hang out with the family was really nice, and I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart.
We are a team, so
Yeah.
and sometimes, of course, you need time to share with your family. I mean, that's the most important. But yeah, first you should enjoy, and then second, we're taking care of the house. But yeah, thanks everyone. I hope you're doing well. This AMA is being recorded. Hey, I think we can start. In my case, I don't have so many updates to share. I've been updating you like often and sharing all. Absolutely. 2D issues. Yeah, I mean, we have so many benefits, and we have now the Well Golden ticket as well, right, Dave? For
Exactly.
the 2Ds.
Yeah, exactly. Now we've done, I don't know, everyone needs to check out our YouTube. We've uploaded our first video. Um, it's a lot of information there about the 2Ds. We went through them fully. We're starting to get back out on socials and starting to kind of share the benefits, everything about not just the 2Ds, but everything we're doing. But we're going to continue to do that. But we need your guys' support. Make sure you're subscribed, follow. I understand, maybe sometimes Instagram, Facebook, some people don't, kind of connect the two, crypto and that, but YouTube for sure, subscribe and that and share our content. For the 2Ds, we've got a massive kind of mint incentive right now. We've reduced the price, obviously. I think everyone knows by now to 0.125 BNB per NFT. And we have a whale golden ticket event running. So there are 240 spots for the golden tier. So you just need to mint 5 and you get 5% back within 24 hours. We've had a number of people. I think we've had 9 Jay-Z so far, have we? I think 9 people get their BNB back in their wallet pretty quick, something like that.
11 actually.
11
people.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2
11.
more. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and when I talk about the incentives after, that also is an important level, the Gold Petmaster level. You've got, if you mint 15, you get 10% back in your wallet, 0.1875 BNB within 24 hours. If you mint 20, this is the sweet spot. So you mint 20, you hit the diamond tier. So you spend 2.5 BNB, you get 0.5 BNB back in your wallet within 24 hours. That is 20% back on your mint. So as I said, the price right now is 0.125, and I say that right now. The price right now is 0.125. We're going to start focusing on the 2Ds now, moving forward as well. Obviously, we'll focus on everything, but this is a big part of our ecosystem and part we've really given value to. So, I mean, when we move forward with the 2Ds, you get so many benefits with them. It's right. As I said, I said this in the video, that they were beautiful art, beautiful collector's item, and that, and we really wanted to add. Like, I don't know if anyone could name an NFT that has more benefits and more utility. So you get 2% per NFT in the RunnerGame. You can, when they're minted out, you're going to be able to stake them for pets tokens. Got the magic chest. Okay, guys, so this is something that we're going to work on. It's going to be a focus maybe from this week or next week on. Jay-Z maybe is going to fill us in on that. And we have created, 3 tiers of that. So the gold pet master in relation to the 2Ds, you hold 5 2D NFTs, you've hit the gold pet master, and that's a range of prizes, NFTs, B&B merchandise, partner prizes. It's going to be an awesome tier. However, then if you hit the diamond pet collector tier, you get your private chat. We had a new person, by the way, welcome today, join us in the private chat, and we'll be focusing a lot more on that chat and keeping that very interesting. But in relation to the magic chest, every month on mint out of the 2Ds, there'll be 3 B&B to win in that. So there's plenty of benefits. As I said, the RunnerGame, the magic chest, staking, all of those things are going to be attached. It's a 10,000 collection. We've just over 6,000 to go, and we're going to make a big push at them now and start working on getting those NFTs minted out. So yeah, I won't ramble on too much about it, but I just want to remind you guys of that. And yeah, it's awesome. Get minting those 2Ds, or share it with friends, get people to mint. And yeah, that's me done for that.
Nice. And the beauty of the 2D NFTs is that as soon as they get all of those benefits and unlock the different vaults, as soon as we get the magic chest back, it's going to be an incredible asset on Petropolis as well. So depends on the money you're going to have, and depends on how much you accumulate. That's how it works, the same with the 3Ds and everything. So what I want with the Petropolis in this case is like seeing the whole NFTs of the whole ecosystem interacting in Petropolis. And I've been having meetings, I haven't said anything but about Petropolis, and this is why we're pushing so much the 2D NFTs and the 3D NFTs, and getting together everything. Even with Trop, when we launch Trop, is gonna be the rule token in Petropolis ecosystem. And we're thinking about have so many stuff there. I cannot talk so much, but because I get excited and I can explain in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna explain all, and that's not the idea, right? We gotta keep some surprises for later. So 2D NFTs, yes. Talking about 2D NFTs, someone lost 26 2D NFTs yesterday because his wallet got compromised. So first, I want to mention is about security and warning you all, because no one is exempted of this, and so don't trust anyone that sends you a link with an airdrop for 30K. That's not gonna happen. We barely have money to build whatever all of the stuff we're building, so we're not going to offer you $30,000 if in an airdrop. You know what I mean? So a little more of common sense, I think so. Don't click anywhere, because if you click, then you need to approve. So you're clicking twice to do this transaction, and you're giving access to this person to just to get your assets. And unfortunately, someone got stolen these 26 2D NFTs plus 9 billion is around almost $600. So safety and warnings are the first step. The first step on this. Second, talking about safety, we are doing the audit. We're still waiting for them. All right. There has been some progress, but we're waiting for some stuff. And then we're going to submit this to the websites. So CoinGecko, Dixtool, the screener, and then CoinMarketCap as well. They're taking longer than we expect. They said, if I'm not wrong, weeks, even though we're not paying. They're asking for 5K, and I do prefer having, if we were having 5K, not putting it in CoinMarketCap, just putting it in different stuff we need to do first, right? on development, because development side is raw at the moment, and we need to. I'm finishing the Pets dApp, as I mentioned before, this week with developers, and then I'm gonna jump in the Petropolis, which is the RunnerGame app. So that's a whole ecosystem as well that they need to get deep in there, but we're gonna do it. So we have achieved, as we mentioned, we have the staking for the Evolve NFTs, just for the Evolve NFTs. We're exploring the final details for the next pool, so it's gonna continue. It's gonna be monthly. 8 BNBs is really cool, right? For this month, just between the holders that we have. So that's why I wanted to create a new BNB pool, because this is the exciting pill, the thing that you need to interact with your assets. Otherwise, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose these funds. Like before, they were like sitting there a bunch of NFTs, and a lot of BNB like is lost. So now here in Micropets, the new BNB, you need to stay active with the reinvestment or the claim. So remember that you're gonna get charged by 15% if you claim, and you're gonna get tax 0. You're saving 12% of the buy tax if you reinvest, which doing compounding is the most, in my case, the smartest thing, right? Because you buy Pets tokens and you buy more NFTs, and then you stake it, and then you buy more, and you just do that the cycle. So we have that, and then we have a submit all stuff. We see that we are on different pages, as I mentioned. And then price, you see, price is working itself. I think we are building something that we are doing here is creating and building the trust, from you guys, and I really appreciate that, because it's such a great opportunity, to prove that Micropets got its own value, and we really care about Micropets. And you have a nice team. You have a very workaholic team, a dogs team. We have very nice tools. We have very smart people on board. We are like almost 11 total. You just see 5, but the rest, they're there and behind. And it's a lot, which makes me so happy. And then we have for the RunnerGame. RunnerGame is gonna continue, as I mentioned. It's gonna be paused. I'm waiting for Cubics for some updates, some stuff, and then we need to do these updates, and then I need to jump on the Petropolis dApp to continue fixing many stuff, because that's like, you see that skeleton, that's nothing in behind, just simple like that, So I need to build everything behind, because I didn't receive anything from there, just the skeleton, the front. So that's nothing at the very end. That was the same thing with the 3D NFTs, because we had to redeploy and do everything again. So, and it takes time, right? We're not in a rush, right? I don't know. In my case, I'm here for long term, so I don't know if you're in a rush. So we take some time. We have some time, right? And then something we are thinking is with the Magic Chest, is on plan to offer services for this Petropolis and Runner dApp, where people can have and join the ecosystem in Micropets on that side, right? So it's literally like they can come and they can have their assets for the shop and for the vaults with their own community through their games. So it's gonna be. We're working together, like putting like a platform for the P2E games, projects where they can come and join it. The Magic Chest of Micropets. So we're working on that, the ideas and everything. We're working on how we can create that incentive for the community, also for chilling the project, and etc. There are many stuff. We're working on it, but it takes time. So we're working. I just want to mention that. And then I'm finishing some details on the Pets dApp this week. Probably we're gonna see some updates, nice ones, on the Pets dApp. Also on the staking, and we update also the button for the staking multiplier. Is no multiplier anymore. It's bonus. All right. So it's a staking bonus. That's how it works now. So it's no multiplier because we're not doing the math, or we're not doing it exactly with whatever they had it before, very before, and then they just switch it. So to make it easier for everyone to understand how it works, it's gonna be just the bonus that each NFT represents. So the rarest, the better, right? So that's how it works. So now it's gonna be just bonus, all right? So bonus multiplier, okay. The bonus on the Swiss bonus. You can see it on the marketplace. Basically, you see the multiplier bonus, and then I think this is all on my site. Don't click secure safety, and basically that. I mean, I think we have delivered so much in the previous days, and we're so happy. The price, and you see the buys and the sells, and they're nothing. You know, like it's like very compensative. It's really cool seeing the chart like this, and I just want to say thank you again, because you know you are the value of the project. I was talking to some exchanges this morning, and and that was something that was put in there, you know, like the loyal community of Micropets is everything. And as soon you trust the project and trust the team, like, you know, we're gonna have like green light to build, and we're gaining and we're raising that trust, right? So we're just working hard, and looks like we're little now, but you see how many changes we have, you know, seen the last weeks, you know. So it's really excited for everyone, seeing the chart, seeing the community coming back, seeing the 3D NFTs moving again, seeing how we give value to the Ascension flight. I just want to mention that we're few people now, again, but I mean, maybe in some few months, too far, we can be a lot of people. Imagine 199 NFTs. So I mean, on this case, for example, the Ascension flight, like divided in thousands and thousands of people. You know what I mean? How much is gonna be this price? So it's something super cool. I was mentioned to the team, not to the Ascension flight. We had the Ascension flight holders. We had a call last week, and they said, like, you gotta see the Ascension flight literally like a mythic NFT, kind of. You know what I mean? He's not gonna have the same level exactly, but it's kind of the same. You know, for me, even for Petropolis as well. So it's gonna be a very important asset in Petropolis, as well with the 2D NFTs, as well with the 3D NFTs. In some point, we're gonna bring a new collection for Micropets. You know, so it's kind of difficult because it costs so much money and time. But yeah, we're working, you know, to explore different ideas for this. So this is about innovation, and this is about keeping the community moving, you know, and getting excited every day, but with results. This is the most important. And basically, my question is, if you see the chart, would you buy this chart? You know, so you can
Absolutely.
answer the question. You don't lose anything if you don't sell anything. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You can see a token going down in price, but if you don't sell, so it doesn't matter. You know, we're not in a rush. So with that, I just want to close my intervention. Thanks everyone, and let me know if you have any question. I saw some questions, so I can I can answer this right now.
I've got
What are the
one.
questions?
Are you answering that question, Jay-Z?
Which one? I mean, I saw. Or guys, if you want to talk, just raise your hand.
Yeah, come on up. Come up and chat. Just on.
How about Petropolis? Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are you? And some news. When some news about Lance Mint, did the 2D holders are able to meet Lance? Anyway, okay, cool. How about Petropolis? Metropolis is a big project, as I mentioned before. We're trying to have. I'm gonna have meetings later, because the point is that what I'm doing now it was first stabilize the project, right? Creating the foundation, secure the migration, and everyone, we can start building from, with that, with some base. Then we went through the pets dApp, then we incorporated the staking, and then we pushed the 2Ds, and then now we're gonna jump in the Petropolis and RunnerGame dApp, and then into the game itself. And then we're gonna, in the meantime, I'm working for Petropolis for the pitch and the business plan. So Petropolis, of course, I'm not gonna say that's something I'm gonna do later. You know what I mean? We as a team are gonna do like in next year. It's not gonna be next year, but things are moving fast, or sometimes faster than we expect. With this is something I'm putting on the table. All right. So just that. 2Ds, as I said, is gonna have a very important role, and on that, and how it's gonna work for Petropolis for the real wells. 22D, the 2D, the 22D NFTs, of course, is like a green light. Also, when we get, let me clarify this, when we get the new collection in some point, probably people that have 22D NFTs are gonna whitelist. We're gonna handle different way this collection, all right? So we're gonna respect the roles and the levels and tires that we have built in Micropets. So the diamond hands, if you have 22D NFTs, probably, it's almost sure, you can mint few minutes before. Few minutes, no, at least 2 minutes before. I know Micropets community gets crazy, right, with the crates. So it's gonna mint 2 minutes before, probably, all right? And then the rest of the community. I don't know how many crates yet. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I don't know if we're gonna have a collection tomorrow, right? But that's how it's gonna work. And then that's a plus, basically. So for the Trop token, it's gonna be, here is the deal. We're gonna see for the Trop token for the whitelist when that comes, right? That's gonna be in a few months. That's not too far. I'm gonna clarify, all right, the pets tokens, but it's not gonna be close enough. So at least count 6 months minimum, all right? So what I'm saying with this is that you guys are gonna be whitelist if you have 22 DNFTs, right? If you have also, I don't know, the certain amount of 3D NFTs that we're gonna ask for, and we verify it. And that's the way to get whitelist from the very beginning, you know? So that's how it's gonna work. And probably we're gonna do some raffles for some spots on different ways. But just that, I don't want to share so much because, is a lot. But yeah, that's like literally 22 NFTs is one of the requirements to get whitelist in Trop token. That's basically what we have in mind, which is really good. Right, I saw someone asked me, I know Bagheera had the note. I don't know if you're gonna ask, but I'm gonna share the question. I don't remember who made this question. Reputaman, I think so. That why the contract, it was upgradable, I think so. Well, let me explain you. We're coming from a migration, right? We're coming from this migration that was basically for safety. This means that we have also different part of the ecosystem that's going to be integrating later, right? As such, Petropolis, and Petropolis itself is going to be huge. That means that we're going to have Trop token, we're going to have the RunnerGame token, we're going to have everything you see. Petropolis is going to be interacting itself. So this means that we need to probably for later for Petropolis, based on the whole meetings I had before when it was part of the previous team on charge of Petropolis, is that we had to do an upgrade on the contract, which by then and for them that was impossible to do, and we did it in a few weeks, right? So that's the main thing why the contract is upgradable, because as we're integrating many stuff later, we want to be able to do it, and we don't have to do another migration, which takes so much time, and the process is really inconvenient, and etc. So it's just having, like, everything there to integrate everything. I cannot share so much details about the Petropolis site, but basically that's why the contract is upgradable. All right. I don't know if you have another question and I can answer. Otherwise, we can jump in the game.
There's a question there from it's regarding the long-term sustainability of the 2D pools. He said, I get that 31% of the sales will go to staking. However, I want to know if there are any plans to keep it going in the long term, as once the sales are over, the 10K minted basically, and there will be no more incoming from that source.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, we have a estimation for this staking pool is gonna be minimum. It's gonna be 1.5 years for the 2D NFTs. We have 1 year and a half where we're gonna be safe. So the whole plan, as soon we mint the 6,000 and 2D NFTs left, is gonna be for 1.5 years. That means that we have 1.5 years to invest that percentage for the staking for the 2D NFTs, right? Between the holders that are joined, because also there are a bunch of thousands of NFTs that they're not around. Those are in dead wallets. Those are in sleepy wallets. So first, but second, the staking is going to be sustainable because we're going to start receiving the $399 from the Web2 from the subscription, right? For the Micropets runner. So that's going to be integrated. So what we did was like adding the 2D completely, attaching it to the Micropets runner. You know what I mean? So we're dividing like the ecosystem somehow. So the 2D NFTs are attached to the Micropets runner. The price of the $399 that people will start putting there for the $390 to play the game and to join the different vaults, right? And the prices is gonna be also a percentage for the staking. So it's gonna be divided all, So the main thing is that we have 1.5 years where also we have a bunch of BNB to do marketing by then, is to push the Micropets runner game, right? To do upgrades on the Micropets runner game also, which is really important.